I really hope that you guys are feeling festive today because we are about to kick off the Christmas lights in our neighborhood. I am beyond excited. One of my favorite things about Christmas time, besides Christmas trees of course, is looking at all of the outdoor lights. There is just something so magical about Christmas lights and I love them so much. So no one else in our neighborhood has started putting their lights up yet. We're definitely going to be the first, but that's nothing new. We're the first every year. Derek is such a peach and he brought out all of our outdoor Christmas lights. I am so excited seeing them all laid out here and I can't wait to set them up. But before I do have an old outdoor Christmas sign that we aren't going to be using, so I thought that I could DIY it and repurpose it into something that would work for the theme we're going for this year. I got this outdoor Christmas sign from Michael's at least 4 years ago now, and we've used it on our Christmas front porch ever since. But this year it just wasn't fitting in with the vision that we had for our outside Christmas decorations, and so I thought it would be really fun to breathe some new life into it using my Cricut maker. So thank you so much to Cricut for partnering with me and sponsoring today's video. But the first step was to cover the old sign, so I'm going to use this Waverly chalk paint in the color white and paint over the entire front of the wooden sign so that I could start with a blank canvas. And because this is chalk paint, it is so easy to use, very DIY, beginner friendly, and there's not much prep work involved. So all I had to do was pop off those letters that kind of stood up off of the wood and then pull out any of the staples and little nails that were left behind. I did wipe it down, but I think I forgot to take a clip. And then I just needed to paint over the entire thing. I wanted to include a real-time clip for you just so that you can see how fast this really was. Sped up, it's about 20 seconds long, but when I was doing it in real time, it took me about 3 minutes to get the entire first coat painted. While that paint was drying, I went inside and got out my Cricut maker and grabbed some of my Cricut Smart Vinyl in this really pretty red color and also this champagne gold so that I could start making my decals. And I am going to show you some close-ups of this glitter vinyl because it's the first time that I had ever used it before and I was blown away by how gorgeous it really was. The camera does not even do it justice. So to make my decals, I just got on my computer and opened my Cricut design space. I selected a font that I loved and I typed out the word joy. I sized it to make sure that it would fit on my wooden sign and then clicked that make it button, selected the glitter vinyl and loaded that straight into my Cricut maker for it to cut the design for me. I did also find some really cute snowflakes on the Cricut Design Space Images tab, and I cut those onto that golden champagne colored vinyl. And once I had all of my decals cut, then it was time to weed away all of that excess vinyl using my weeding tool, and then put some strong grip transfer tape on top so that I could peel these away from their backing and transfer them over to my Christmas sign, kind of like a sticker. I just wanted to show you a close-up of how that works. Now, I only filmed weeding through and putting the transfer tape on one snowflake, but I actually did it for 6 of them, and then also the J and the Y for the joy portion. And in place of the O, I am going to be using this wreath that I picked up from the Target dollar spot last year. So I'm just going to play around with the placement of all of these, and as soon as I get it set up the way that I liked it, I'm going to attach the wreath using a outdoor command hook. And then I'll start transferring all of that vinyl over onto the sign using my smoothing tool to make sure that everything is sticking to the transfer tape properly, and then transferring it over onto my sign kind of like a sticker.
Let's go outside. The snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. I'm making plans for what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you, 'cause God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close. You know the stars are shining just for you. Let's take a walk and we can follow the moonlight till we reach a place we can.
This is how my new Cricut Christmas sign turned out, and I couldn't be more thrilled. I love it so much, and it was so quick and easy to refurbish that old decor using my Cricut Maker. You guys know I love my Cricut Smart Cutting machines. I've used them to organize my whole house, create birthday and Christmas cards, make Christmas ornaments, and personalize gifts. And now I have made my very first Christmas sign with it, and I absolutely love it. I hope that this inspires you to repurpose some old Christmas decor that you may have lying around using your Cricut Maker. And if you don't currently own a Cricut Smart Cutting machine, but you would love to start creating with Cricut, definitely check out my description box. I will have a link to the Cricut website where you can check out all of their current products, as well as a list of all of the materials that I used today. So once again, thank you so much to Cricut for sponsoring today's video and for creating products that add a little more magic and creativity into our everyday lives.
To spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy.
I thought it would be fun to frame out my doorway using this 40-foot pre-lit garland. I'm just going to attach it to the frame portion of the front door using these outdoor command hooks, and then I will decorate it a little bit. Now, I would love to take credit for this idea, but it's a total ripoff of my friend Keely. I recently watched her Christmas front porch decorating video, and I was so inspired by this beautiful, ornate DIY garland that she created around her front door. It was just absolutely stunning. She made the entire thing herself, and she did it all on a budget. Now, it was so over the top beautiful, and I did not think that I could create that on my own, so I'm definitely cutting some corners here with this pre-lit garland, but it's around the same idea. And I definitely wanted to give her credit because she is the one that inspired me. If you have not seen that video, her channel is Keely Rainbow, and I'll leave a link to her channel and that video down in the description box. Definitely check it out if you love outside Christmas decorations and front porch decorations. Now, I think that she used some Walmart ornaments to create her garland, but I just found these ones at the Dollar Tree, and I picked up a few different packs of them, and I'm going to put some of these red ornaments on that garland just to make it a little extra shiny and a little extra decorated. I did intend to put all of those ornaments on this garland in this video, but I decided against it. I just put up a few here on camera, and then I thought that my daughters would have so much fun decorating the rest of it with me, so I saved those to decorate with them off camera a little later. If you want to see how that turns out, definitely make sure that you are subscribed and you've got your notification bell turned on, because I will show all of those additions and changes in my Christmas house tour coming up very soon.
A reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here, my winter wonderland. No, it's the time of year, winter wonderland. my winter wonderland. It's the time of year, my winter wonderland, my winter wonderland. I wanna sing about the Christmas on its way, a reason to hang around and celebrate this day.
On my front door, I'm going to be hanging this little red berry wreath, and then I also created another gold glitter decal using my Cricut Maker. It says Merry Christmas, and I'm going to be transferring that directly onto our front door. Now, I was a little nervous when I first thought to do this. I didn't know how it was going to turn out or if I was going to like it, but I actually love it, and I think I might start doing this for every holiday and season that we decorate. Just having a warm, welcoming little message there for whenever we come home or whenever we have visitors over. I just really love the way that it turned out, and it made this entire setup just a little extra special.
All together, learning about our history. Love and kindness, we all need a family. Together in my favorite season, let's do it for the right reason. Oh, I wish that it would never end. Christmas time on its way again. All the lovers, they may come and go. Let me tell you, this is one thing I know. There will never be another one. Me and you in the midnight sun. It's funny now, I see it crystal clear. I'm sure that it must be this time of the year. Surely I've been the owner of a lonely heart. I did my best and knew just how to play my part. Together in my favorite season, let's do it for the right reason. Oh, I wish that it would never end. Christmas time on its way again. All the lovers, they may come and go. Let me tell you, this is one thing I know. There will never be another one. Me and you in the midnight sun.
These twinkle lights in the front window are so sweet and magical. I love them so much, and they were actually after Christmas clearance finds at Target last year, so those were really good finds. We actually found a lot of really good stuff at the end of Christmas clearance last year that allowed us to really build up our outdoor decoration collection and set up this display that you're seeing here. Derek and I both really love Christmas lights, and we go out of our way every single year to see as many of them as we possibly can. They just bring so much joy and magic and happiness to the season for each of us as individuals as well as a married couple. For me, Christmas lights are one of my only really good memories from my childhood. My mom and papa had these really elaborate, over-the-top Christmas light displays that they set up every single year. It literally took them an entire month to get everything set up. They had tens of thousands of lights that spanned across their 5-acre property, and they actually made the news quite a few times, and every year they had a couple of tour buses from a neighboring state that would travel just to see their Christmas lights. It was actually my very favorite part of the Christmas season and the Christmas holiday. Not every Christmas holiday was magical or happy for me growing up, but the one thing that was consistent that gave me hope and a feeling of joy and belonging was going to see my grandparents' Christmas lights and visiting their Christmas village. So even as an adult, I kept that up and I would go see their lights as many times as I could throughout the season. And when I became a mom, I was so excited to share that with my children. Unfortunately, though, both of my grandparents have passed away, and when my pup-up died 3 years ago, they auctioned off all of the Christmas lights from the estate, and so no one puts them up anymore. But I am just so grateful to have the opportunity to grow my own outdoor Christmas light collection and set up these displays so that I can still share that magic and joy with my children and my neighbors and with all of you guys. I hope that you all enjoyed watching Derek and I set up our outdoor Christmas decorations, and that when you see them, they fill you with a sense of joy and hope, belonging, happiness, and the magic of the Christmas season. If you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss any of my future Christmas videos and regularly scheduled content as well. Once again, don't forget to check out my description box for the link to my Cricut Maker and all of the materials I use to make my beautiful outdoor Christmas sign. Thank you so much to Cricut for sponsoring today's video and for adding a little extra magic into our Christmas season this year. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in the next one.
The Christmas tree look but not touch, they're told. When we're caught in the Christmas rush, it's so easy to lose touch with the true meaning of things and what really matters. Just look up in the December night. There is one star shining bright. It shines on one and all. Shine on, Christmas star.